Welcome back to another live stream. And yeah, today I'm gonna be playing Birthdays at the beginning. My grandpa loved to read and owned lots of books, too many to count. When I was a kid, I used to borrow his books in secret and read them. Hold on 1 second. Nope. Started. Okay, this is pretty plain. My grandpa loved to read and owns lots of books. Need to count. Yes, I know that. When I was a kid, I used to borrow his books and sit there and read them. Not true. One day, a day like any other day, I was reading a book when an old scrap of paper fell out. It looked like a small map, specifically a map of this area in the forest at a spot that had been marked. Maybe it's a treasure map. Childish notion. I know I had no way of knowing if the map was real or not, but it didn't seem too far, so away I went. Pockets of sunlight seeped through the dense canopy of trees, dimly shining the way as I walked through the dark forest. And right when I thought, I think this is the spot, a beam of light appeared before me. At that moment I wanted to run, but my feet wouldn't budge. So there I stood, and then as if it was beckoning me, the light began to move. And my feet responded in kind. I felt like a puppet. There's nothing I can do. I eventually arrived at the entrance to a cave. The light continued into the cave and my feet continued after it. Shortly after, I lost consciousness. When I woke up, there was a giant cube before me. Next to it, a smaller cube-like object, and a creature I've never seen before. And with that, the strangest incident of my life has begun. Navi, welcome to this unknown world, but I don't have a name myself, but you can call me Navi. Okay. That red dye is your avatar. You can give him a name if you want. For a long time, my job has been to birth life on roads such as this one. But lately, things haven't gone right. I know everything about this road, but I can't do anything on my own. So I called upon you. I'm sure you don't understand, but trust me, you're the chosen one. You seem confused. I just need help, that's all. I'm sure you won't let me down. If life can be birthed on this road, I can finally complete my task. Then you can return to your world. Together, we can move forward. It's our only option. First things first, you need to know the rules of this world. Now let's begin. Do you see that red square? It's the cursor. It can highlight various things. When raising or lowering the terrain, your cursor will be the center point. You can also specify areas to use items. Let's try moving first. Use the left joystick to move the cursor whenever you like. You can move any direction this way. Hold L2 at the same time to move even faster. can also use L2 to change your point of view. Hold down L1 and move the ledgers. You see that small map at the top right? That's the mini-map. There's a location highlighted on mini-map. Why don't you head over there? Alright, everything seems okay. While we're at it, I'll explain the mini-map. The mini-map displays a bird's eye view of the entire cube. The red dot represents your location. The distribution... Yeah, Monkey Island it is. The distribution of life and the condition of the land is also explained. This game, it's really like time-based, so you need to like be patient. But after, like, it's a pretty fun game. The direction of the red dot is pointing represents you the direction you're facing. Okay. Next, we should move the terrain. You're probably wondering why. Well, it's a key part of birthing life in this world. Press R1 and the area selected and the cursor will rise. I'm not moving it. It's moving by itself. And you press R2, the area selected by the cursor will lower. Okay. You can also do something like this. By raising and lowering the terrain, you can influence this world's environment. Basically, raising the land will decrease its temperature and lowering the land will increase it. If me reading it is annoying, I can stop, but just say if you want me to like stop a bit and let you read what it's saying, or I can just read it. The change in temperature will be displayed on the mini-map. However, temperature fluctuations are affected by other variables besides terrain elevation. By raising and lowering terrain, you shape the environment. In doing so, new life will be born that is suited for various environments. When a life form thrives in its population and traits, you can birth new types of life. Repeating this cycle will allow you to birth various life forms. Now let's try raising and lowering the terrain. Press R1 to raise and hold L2 to lower. Hold either button for sustained rising or lowering. Okay, you can also use the left stick to move while you are... Okay, so... Okay. Looks like you ran out of HP. You can heal lost HP in micro mode, but I'll heal you just this once. There are other ways to control the land. One way is by using items. You see that yellow dot on the minimap? That represents an item. Head over there to attain the value source. You just need to go near it. I'll show you how to use it. Okay. Good job. This item will dig a big hole in the ground. Press X to open the item menu and press start to use it. Use the value source and move the terrain. So this may be a bother, but I'd like to put two of those three in a specific location. The locations are marked red on the minimap. You can put the last one wherever you want. I think I'm gonna put the last one right here. What do you think? Useful, huh? There are lots of other useful There are lots of useful items, but right now I have to tell you something more. I have something more important to tell you. So I have to tell you about the sea. It's the birthplace of all life. You can create water using the Pyramideo drop. This is how it all starts. Try using the Pyramideo drop in the hole you made, selecting the value source. Okay. So we just created water. Okay. It's water. Congratulations. This is the first of what I hope will be many birthdays. In this road, this large pool of water that you created is called a sea. On the cursor status to the right, you can see that the height is negatives. So by the cursor status underneath the minimap, you can see C -5T. Then you can see the temperature, the water temperature, then you can see how much water. Everything in the negatives is the sea. That's a rule of this road. It's almost time for life to be born. Ha, only if things were that simple. But waiting around is pretty boring, so let's use a item to speed this up. Ta-da! The broth of life. This mini item creates organisms without fail, but you have to use it in the sea. After all, that's the birthplace of all life. So, broth of life. And I got a new thing. Now all we have to do is wait for life to be born. But right now, time is frozen. If time flowed normal while you tried to work, things could turn bad really quickly. So here's another important rule. Time only passes by when you watch the road unfold from a distance. So try pressing square or triangle. So now you can watch the road from a distance. You can adjust the distance with the right stick. Okay. This is called micro mode, and it's very important. It's how you unfreeze time. When time passes, the cube's environment will change with each passing moment. When the cube's environment has fulfilled the condition, life will be born into this road. Let time pass and watch what happens. Press L1 to unfreeze time. Go ahead, try it. So, if you didn't understand what that said, this is like micro mode. Whatever you do in here, time right now time's frozen, but when I press L1, you can see the cube here is moving. So, phytoplankton. Another happy birthday. Congratulations. It's phytoplankton. This is said to be the original life form. Life news is displayed on the right. You can see new displayed right next to phytoplankton. This is how you'll find out when new life forms are born. Make sure you don't miss a single birthday. The cube status below you will show the information about this world. Temperature, fluctuations, flora, and fauna status. I don't know how to pronounce that word, stuff like that. So, fauna is like plants. If you don't know, fauna is plants, fauna is like animals, and flora is plants. Oh yeah, I need to show you the mechanics of birthing life. The temperature is the most important factor for generational and geographic change matters too, but the most important by far is temperature. Now the ratio of the sea to land determines. August 203, hello. Now the determines on the temperature. The more land there is, the lower the temperature. And more sea there is, the higher the temperature. Evolution is also a factor. Higher elevations make lower temperatures and vice versa. If you remember that while you shape the terrain, various life forms will be born. I mentioned before on how you can progress time, but I'll tell you something a little bit more useful. Okay. At the bottom of the screen, you can change the speed at what time progresses. L1 will start and stop time. L2 will fast forward and stop time. Starting time will heal your HP. While fast forwarding it will consume it. Now let's try fast forwarding time. Press L2. Zooplankton. A new species has been born. That makes 3 birthdays now. Expect to see a lot more. As a reward, I will heal your HP. Now, what was born was zooplankton, the first multicellular organism. It eats phytoplankton to survive. This will be the first link in the food chain. Okay. Let me explain a little bit more about life forms and the month series. And I didn't have this type of stuff, but I've added a bot. Go into my hold on one second. If I go into my life, if I do this, then if I also see smash light, then if you do I think sub or something, or subscribe, one of them. But if you do but you can do at commands, and it will bring down commands and all that stuff. It's a new thing that I've added to my channel, and I really like it. And it's good because I have it, so if there's like any bad words, it blacklists them. If people spam, it blacklists them. And when that happens, I forgot what that said, but when that happens, the species will adapt to the environment, and through evolutions, new species will be born. So sometimes one species will appear because another has gone extinct. Life is mysterious, isn't it? Yep, it is. After the 3rd life form is born, you can continue on. You can zoom in and change the terrain and do all kinds of stuff. Hold on one second. Then you can just go into micro mode and let time unfold again. If you're not sure whatever to do, press R3 for a hint. Okay. So I think what is there in here that I can do? Nothing really, so let me head back into micro mode and let time fast forward. Stromalite. Okay, well, another species was born. Another birthday to celebrate. This is Stromalite, a rock-like organism made of algae that lives in high temperature shallows. Okay. Why was Stromalite born, you ask? Because the location met with the conditions for life, therefore it was born. That means you can expect them to thrive in these conditions too. Locations, factors, and all sorts of variables such as temperature, height, terrain, and more. You might want to zoom in and look for hints. Now you know the 3 important factors to birth. 1. Temperature. 2. Life form, prosperity/extinction, and 3. Location. These 3 factors have a deep connection to the birth of this world. When life is born, other life might go extinct. Life forms that cannot adapt will die off. Life forms that are in danger of going extinct will display a exclamation mark in life news. These explanations are getting lengthy, but please bear with me. Press triangle to enter the world. My voice is starting to hurt a bit. This screen is micro mode. Hold on one second. Okay, I just need a breather. Micro and Macro and micro might seem similar, but don't mix them up. Now we've talked about the minimap before. The minimap will display the position of all organisms in the world. Items appear as yellow, but animals and plants are displayed as colored dots. Okay. Try looking for the shaman light that was just born. It's displayed as a pink dot. New life forms will be recorded as your lives in your library. This hack is known as capturing. If you approach an organism that you haven't captured yet, a pink triangle will appear. Click the touchpad button to capture the life form and add to your library. This information can be viewed at any time. Organism info will be displayed in the window. Now give it a try. So basically, it's kind of like Pokemon. You need to birth them, which isn't in Pokemon, but you need to birth them, then you need to go and capture them. So, touchpad. Now I'm capturing the Pokemon. So right here, it's like a ID card that you can see. It's like height, shell, birth temperature, adaptation, and its height, population, and its size and fertility, adaptation, and all of that stuff. And I leveled up. There's another benefit to capturing. It's how you tame XP. XP is used to power up your avatar. The more you capture, the more XP you gain to level up your avatar. You gain more XP for creating terrain, and you can adjust the size of the cursor too. Use the left and right directional buttons to adjust the cursor size. When life is born, find it and capture it. This process is very important. That's right, there's a view mode that has different point of view than micro mode. It's useful for getting a wide view of the surrounding area and has another more useful function too. In view mode, the minimap displays organisms that haven't been captured yet. You'll find out why that's convenient soon enough. The controls in view mode are simple. Use the left stick to move around and the right stick to look around. You can also use the directional buttons to move. Momentum varies between the left stick and directional buttons, so use whatever suits best for you. In view mode, you cannot raise or lower terrain. However, you can ascend with R1 and descend with R2. That's all I have to say. Now go ahead, give it a try. Press L3 to switch between micro mode and view mode. So this. Okay, guys. So hold on. I have a question. Since this game's pretty lengthy, start a video series of this game, and like this is gonna be like a bit on, like I'm gonna get some feedback from it, and I'll start making a video series on it. And if I get another game to work, I'll probably do a video series on that game. But would you like me to live stream this? So I'm just gonna say this in chat before I move on. So like and yeah. So I'm at 80 subs. That means I have to get a I have to get a donation thing. Should I make a video? Yeah. Okay. One dislike. Who would dislike of this video? It's do whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I might do a you're sad because nothing is there. Like I said, this road is pretty much in your hand. I think I'm gonna do a do video series, and I'm just gonna like go on for an hour of this, so I think I'm gonna do a video series. This is gonna be like part 1. Now let's return to micro mode, Marco mode, whatever it's called. Marco, I don't know. Do you understand how this road works now? Before you move on, there's one thing I would like to teach you. To press options, you can change the setting and adjust the volume and save your data. Extinction is usually a natural part of life, but if you have a saved data... Huh? What am I talking about? Well, never mind. Let's just move on. To birth a new species, you need more sunlight. If zooplankton is present, that means there are showers. 1T through -3T. -1T. If you center flat terrain on the area sunlight, it'll be easy for them to flourish. They have easier time increasing in wide areas. This is true for all organisms, so make sure you remember that. Now try widening the showers. Your goal is 1,000. So I think I'm gonna do a video series of this, but I'll go on for about another 30 to... Once I live stream this for about an hour, I think I'm gonna stop, and this will be part 1, and then I'll make a video on a different game. But yeah, so let's fast forward time. That was fast. Congratulations, nice job. Here's a small present. It's called a seed of life. Thank you. The next step is to birth a new organism. If you use a seed of life, an organism suited to that location will be born. Use this item to create the new organism. Zooplankton are basically ancestral jellyfish. They live in high temperature seas and float along the water surface eating plankton. Approach the stormlights and use the seed of life. Okay. Now go back to micro mode and let time unfold. Okay, so now I got jellyfish. Everything's going smoothly. Here, seed of evolution. This item introduces evolution in organisms. By using Gale on a life form, you can transform it into its evolved form. Wait, can I use it on myself? Use the seed of evolution to make colonian out of the stubbornite. Colonian is a seaweed from the Proterozoic era. First enter micro mode and find the sperm. Once you find a spermite, put your cursor over it and use the seed of evolution. Actually, even if you don't use the seed, will appear under the right conditions. If you can't birth an organism without using items, something good might happen earlier. Anyway, once you birthed a Canadian, you can move on. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to birth it without using my seed of life or evolution. Yes! I did it! Happy birthday! Canulian was born. Good job. Yay, thank you. Here are 3 seeds of evolution. There's a limit to the number of items you can hold, so use them carefully. Next, I want you to birth a Erythia. Hi, Lucky Bot. How's your day? It's currently nighttime for me, but to live in different time zone. But how's your day going? Do you know what a trilobite is? Yes, I do. Erythia is a ancient trilobite. It's an arthropod that swims and scuttles along the ocean. The conditions for birth are as follows: shallows of roughly 88, Yeah, I've been doing good as well. I wanted to play hide and seek with some of my friends at a football field and stuff, and it was fun. 48 degrees Celsius and a minimal of 5,400 jellyfish. I'm just gonna call the Cyclomedusa jellyfish, because I don't know how to pronounce it. You can easily birth a species using an item, but it might be better to shape the terrain. Okay, so if I go into here, so the water needs to be like 48 degrees. That's 46, but I want to rise it. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna raise this. I think I'm gonna like expand out this way. But it's nice to hear that you've been doing good, Lucky Bot. I hope you will enjoy it here on my channel. But yeah, this game is patient based, so if you're not so good at being patient, then this game might not be for you, but it might. So yeah, so I cleared out this area, so I think if I go like right here, clear, then do like that, I think that's good. Ooh, what's this? Captured a jellyfish. Okay, level up, 400 HP, that's good. Okay, I think that's good enough. So now let's head into this and let time fast forward. Ooh. So the seaweed went extinct, but Aretha was born. Great. It looks like you're getting the hang of this. Yes, I am. You finally made it this far. Now it's time to move from water to dry land. You must birth the first organism to move to land. Brithdays. It's almost time. If this goes well, you're able to return to your world. This is a type of worm that breeds on land, traveling far from its birthplace. It's the first life form that has migrated to land. Low land at 41 degrees Celsius. Minimal 600 Kalim. Ooh, that might be bad. And moisture 15%. These are the conditions for birth. Here are 3 small recovery leaves. Just a total of my precision. Now let's begin. Yeah, one of them died, so I don't think I can, so I think it's like, no. So like 45. So I think like, right here they can grow. Oh, something new for me to capture. What's that Pokemon? It is Aretha. $11. Ooh. So how's the moisture over here? 13. 14. Okay, so this whole entire area can move up one. I believe it said 45, so. Okay. So, if I go into here, I did this, hopefully, yes! Ah. Two things went extinct, hopefully they can come back. Yes, they both came back, and the seaweed went extinct again. Yay, seaweed. No, good. Keep your population rising. I need your population to rise. Good. This is good. So I need about 15,000 of the seaweed. Oh, right there it is. I got finally you birthed. Fern. It's just a fern. Just capture it and you're home free. Till then, you're free to do as you please, so just capture it whenever you're ready. So this is goodbye then. What? Oh, nothing. Now go on. Aw. So there's still a lot of things that I haven't captured, so I'm just going to look around, see if there's anything I need to. Looks like nothing, so let's capture this baby. Captured. This is what pops up in the Pokédex. Okay, so, you did it. Mission complete. Our time together was brief, but I'm grateful to you. I couldn't have done this on my own. Now go back to your world. Ooh, an episode clear. Good. Yay. Free play. Yes. Safe. Yes. Okay, so free play. Is this all a dream? No, it can't be. After all, I'm in a cave right now. I should hurry home. I thought as I followed the light, but I stepped outside and I couldn't believe my eyes. The trees before me resembled thick ferns, and they are clearly different from the trees I'd walked by previously. Wait, are you on the planet that you just made? What is going on? Have I been taken to another world? Perhaps I should take a look around. What? Back already? Kidding. You worked hard to birth a planet, but I guess that wasn't enough. Since I can't do anything on my own, I guess I'll have to help you out some more. Prosperity is the goal. Now you're going to make the land team with me. You know about dinosaurs, right? They're famous organisms that roamed your world long ago. Your goal is to birth dinosaurs. If you get that far, I'm sure something will happen. This world, though, it's small. It's too small to birth dinosaurs. I've expanded it somewhat, so the ratio of land to water has changed significantly. Temperature has likely lowered, so expand the sea to adjust the temperature. Okay, so... Why some gloom? Maybe you're not happy, but I sure am. To celebrate our reunion, select an item you want to use and then press press. Rain clouds will increase the moisture in select area. Shine sunlight will decrease the moisture. Okay. They're very useful items. Okay. You don't need them? Aw, come on. Don't be that way. I guess you're still in a bad mood. You can have this river sourced. Then too, it's very useful. Yay, thank you. You can use a river source on any flat land as long as it's 20 long and 3x5. Only way it won't happen? Will it happen? I wonder. Give it a try out. Okay. But this is a 3x3. Maybe I need to. Oops. I'm messing up. This isn't good. I can't get it directly on. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess this is a perfect stopping place because we've just done this, so I'm gonna let time flow for a bit. Okay. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. I'll be doing another one tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully you all have a good night or day, depending what time you're watching this. And I'll see you all next time with another video. Ooh, grass is starting to grow. Okay, that's good. There's grass starting to grow. Well, hope you all enjoyed this live stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another one.